Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is kind of weird because I'm using my upright camera and I keep going in and out of like view because the video was actually initially made for TikTok. But I wanted to share this look with you guys because I thought it turned out really cute. And I did a full face and I haven't done one of those in a long time for you guys. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. And then I go in always with the P. Louise base and my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in medium brown for the brows. I do apologize for me going in and out of view and also for the camera going like big and small, I guess I should say, because I had to like zoom in and zoom out to get me into focus. I will be using the Mercury Retrograde Huda Beauty palette, and the first shade that I will be going in with is Karma, which right here you can see that like it's not coming into focus very well. Like I totally missed the camera altogether, but I will just be tapping that into my crease and then blending it out. This is just a clean blending brush to blend everything out. Picking up the shade Hot Mess, which is the dark burgundy shade, really pretty. I'll be starting on the outer corner, stamping that into the outer corner first, and then blending it up into the crease and all the way out. As always, I cut my crease using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer and my flat brush from Alamar. Here I'm just spritzing my flat brush with any setting spray. Any setting spray will work for this. And then I'll be picking up the shade Mercury, which is a gorgeous teal shimmer shade, and just setting my lid using that. Now I'm spritzing this other flat brush and I'm taking it the shade Ultraviolet, if I can get it on my brush, and then I'm just going to be stamping the middle of my eye. And this brush wasn't picking up the product very well and it wasn't laying it down very well, so I just used my finger and stamped that on the center of my eye. Now picking up the shade Vortex on this Morphe Precision brush, I'm going to start on the outer corner of my eye and try not to go up into the part where you see no shadows at all because I'm going to be using another color for that. And I'm just going to blend that up into the crease. I'll take in the shade Hot Mess again. I'm going to be going in that part where you didn't see any shadow and just blending it up into the shimmer shade and then out towards Vortex and blending those two together. Picking up Hot Mess again on the same brush that I used in the beginning, I'm going to just be blending these two shades a little bit better on the outer corner here and then darkening up where I had laid it before. Same thing with the Vortex shade, I'm just going to start on the other side, and this time I'm starting with the matte shades first, or not the shimmer shades, because there was so much glitter fallout and so much glitter got up into my crease when I was blending everything out that I wanted to start with all the other shades first before I laid down the shimmer shades. Picking up the shade Utopia on a blending brush, I am going to be going above all the colors and blending those out up towards my brow. I hadn't done that on the other side yet, but I will. For eyeliner today, as always, my NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Then Clinique for mascara. So excited to show you guys the new Lash Clout lashes, and these are in the style Scorpio. They're absolutely beautiful. And if some of you don't know yet, I am in public relations with Lash Clout, and if you apply the code Becca to checkout, you will save 10% off $25. Now for face, I'll be using the Milani Prime Light and the Huda Beauty Glow Ahead and be priming my face with this. And then I'll be taking the L'Oreal Beauty Bay in the shade Medium to Deep, and this is a face and body illuminizer. I usually put this under my foundation using a stippling brush to blend it all out. This is the NYX Pot Concealer in Nude Beige and a flat pointed brush. I just started doing this actually for this video, and I just go and apply it to all the places that I see that are like imperfections or deep lines, and I just apply a good amount and I do not blend it in, kind of just like that video that you see on TikTok. I use 3 different foundations for this look. I usually have to mix my foundations anyway because I am so hard to match. But today I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Foundation and the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And then I am going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the 270C. And I just make dots all over my face. And then I blend it out using my Morphe JH03. Then I just take a damp beauty blender and I just push it into the skin very, very lightly, making sure that it is all blended well together. For contour today, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. and I use this all the time because I seen a girl on Instagram using it, and it is super affordable, and I actually got it on Walmart.com, I believe. Yes, Walmart.com. And I just place it in all the places on my face, and then I blend it out using a Morphe flat brush. But today I noticed after I did all my makeup that I used too much. So I'm going to have to try to dial that down just a little bit because on my cheeks, I just didn't get it blended out very well. Here I'm just using my foundation brush to kind of just blend everything out. For concealers, I use two of the L'Oreal Infallible concealer shades in the 355 Vanilla and the 365 Cashew, just because one's too light and one's too dark, so I have to mix them together. And then I just trying to do less concealer under my eye. Yeah, look, less concealer. Yeah, right. This is the Hourglass Veil setting powder, which I use to set all the places that I know that crease really bad. I love using this setting powder. It is amazing. Yes, it is expensive, but I saved up just for it because I had to try it and I love it. I take a small amount on my damp little beauty blender, the tiny one, and I go mainly under my eyes, in between my eyebrows where I crease there, around my mouth, under my nose and my top lip I crease there sometimes, in my chin line, just anywhere that you know that you crease. You don't want to bake, you want to put a thin layer and then kind of just blend it out with your foundation. For face powder today, I'll be using the Beyond Perfecting Powder Foundation and Concealer in the shade Neutral, which is by Clinique. I usually use 3 powders because this one is very, very high coverage. Like, you could wear this by itself without any liquid foundation at all. But today I'm just kind of lightly setting and blending out the translucent setting powder. To set my contour and blend it out, I'm using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. And I was trying to fix where I told you guys it was just so much and I couldn't get it blended out very well. And I also used this for my nose to set that and blend everything out there. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty powder and banana bread to carve out my contouring and make it really sharp and snatched and amazing. And I just use my little beauty blender, the one that I used for blending out my liquid foundation. And then I just take my Firma fluffy brush and I just dust all that away, blending it out all over the face. For blush, it is the Ciate Lemon Marbled Light in the shade Burnt. It's absolutely so beautiful and it's got like a little shimmer to it. For highlight today, I'm going to be using the Becca Champagne Pop. I didn't have the box to it, and for the TikTok video, I had to just use a Becca box to show what I was doing. For today, I'm using the Morphe bronzer in the shade Megastar and just bronzing the whole face. This is the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade True Teal, and this is what I'm going to use to line my waterline. These liners are amazing, very creamy, and very easy to apply. Picking up the shade Haze with a precision brush, I'm going to just go with the inner corner of the eye first, and then we will see for the middle part. Grabbing the shade Hot Mess on this little flat fluffy brush and starting on the outer corner and working my way into the teal shade. Picking up the shade Super Moon, which is an absolutely gorgeous white shimmer shade, and I'm going to be using this for the inner corner. This shade does get kind of clumpy, so you have to be careful. You kind of got to just push it into the skin. You can see here where I kind of pick up the clumps and I just push, but it is absolutely beautiful. The flat brush, I'm grabbing the shade Galaxy, and this is what I'm going to use to highlight my brow bone. For lips, I used the NYX liner and the Morphe liquid lip in the shade Virgin and the Jeffree Star the gloss. And here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial for the full face and the eye. And I do hope you guys come back and hang out with me for the next one. You all have a very good evening, good day, or good night, wherever you are in this world. I love you so much. Bye.